Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin show.
Welcome to the best channel in the interwebs. Guys, today on Market Cipher B, we got a 24-hour green dot, guys. Another 24-hour green dot. What are you saying in the chat? What are you saying? Oh, you think the 24-hour green dot doesn't matter? You guys are all losers. This is why you guys will never make money in crypto. This is why none of you guys will make money in crypto. You guys are all losers. Absolute losers. I will continue to make money, and all you guys will continue to be plebs and be absolute losers. Guys, the green dot has played out every single time. Every single time. Just because it doesn't work out one time means that it's never gonna work. You guys are all losers. I'm gonna continue to make money while you guys continue to sit in your parents' basement and just be losers. TJ, ban all these guys. Ban all of them, TJ. Every single one of them. But Bitboy, it's all of our viewers are crapping on you right now. What are we supposed to do? Bitboy. You guys know I had to comment on that. What's going on, everyone? Hope you guys had a fantastic day. If you guys watched Bitboy's stream this morning, you know exactly what I am talking about. Holy crap, what a tirade that was. That I had to get rid of that. If Bitboy, if you're watching right now, I have to give you a 4 out of 4 rant because that was freaking awesome. That was one of the best rants I've ever seen. That was better than my rant. Bitboy went freaking off. I can't top that, guys. I can't top that. Like, none of my rants from now on can be anything higher than a 3. For the simple reason that rant was freaking awesome, man. I have to give you credit on that one, bro. I do.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Holy crap. Such an epic rant. Anyways, what is Bitcoin doing? Well, Bitcoin's not having such an epic rant itself. Bitcoin is back down at 46,256. All right. Why is that important for us? Well, Bitcoin could be breaking below the 200-day SMA. We've kind of had days like this. We've had days like this where we're kind of getting close and then we end up closing above it at the last second. Right now, we're pretty significantly below it. That's at 47,000. It's probably going to be pretty unlikely that we pump back over 47,000 before the close. I absolutely doubt it at this point. I know all you guys are going to come in the chat. I know every single one of you guys are going to come in the chat and start calling me a bear, okay? Look at Jordan. He's such a bear. He's such a bear now. Holy crap. He's only allowed to be bullish. He's such a bear in the short term. All right. What have we talked about? Guys? We break the 200-day SMA. It's a good chance of us coming back down and testing the bottom. Now, we did come almost down and test the bottom there of our potential wedge. And there's a lot of people talking about this wedge. And I watched a couple videos in the cryptoverse today. A lot of people watching this wedge, man. And, you know, if everyone's going to be watching the wedge, usually, but in the past, our wedges were kind of secret, right? They're our stream's little secret. But lately, the wedge has not been too much of a secret up until this point. Jordan, when you go bear, we pump. That's very true, VCH. That's very true. Now, I'm looking at the charts here. Okay, other than the daily time frame, other than our 200-day, right? Jordan has a secret pet bear. Yeah, his name's Savvy. Me and Savvy live together, if you guys didn't know. Clearly, we give her time. I'm not going to say that. Bitcoin, what we ultimately want to do here is we want to hold this green box of support, guys, where we have basically you know, multiple touches. We came down here, we came down here, we came down here, we came down here. We've actually got a few wicks and actually got a close below this earlier today. But so far, we've been holding it. Can Bitcoin continue to hold this green box of support? And that's why the stream title is, can Bitcoin hold the green box of support? All right. If it does, you know, maybe we get back up in touch. But we've talked about how Bitcoin could be in a little bit of a descending triangle pattern, okay? Now, I labeled this Meatloaf, okay? I labeled this down here Meatloaf because if Bitcoin does dip below and does come into this range, I myself am gonna be scooping up Bitcoin and especially altcoins in the range where Bitcoin stays between 46,000 and about 43,000. I'm gonna be scooping up a bunch of BTC and alts, probably mainly alts actually, to be honest with you guys. And yeah, that's why I have Meatloaf in there. And Bob's gonna be scooping up SHIB. Bob's gonna be scooping up Doge, right? We know what Bob does. A cheap Bitcoin. Oh, I'm gonna eat all the SHIB. Come on, whales. I know you want some too. Look at all this cheap SHIB. SHIB is such good SHIB. I'm gonna be eating it. I'm not actually gonna eat it on stream though. You guys are gonna be creeped out. Only Bob can eat it on stream. Job is gonna be shorting. Everyone's gonna be happy, man. Everyone's gonna be happy. And I don't know about you guys. But I just don't think that Bitcoin goes below 40. I mean, this wick on this chart is 43,000. I've seen some of them where it's 42. I don't see Bitcoin going below 42,000. I don't see it. Now you guys might be saying, Jordan, you said that in the past. Well, here's the thing. I don't think that we're going to make a lower low, right? I've said consistently, I don't think that Bitcoin's going to make a lower low. I think it's going to make a higher low here. I don't want to make a macro lower low. I don't want to do that. I don't think that would be good for the market. And I think if Bitcoin continues to just, it's going to do one or two things. It's going to have a big wick back down at some point and then wick back up, or it's going to slow bleed. And I think a lot of people are getting this notion that Bitcoin's going to kind of slowly bleed down here in a wedge formation and then pop back up. I think that's a little bit too structured. I wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin have one big dip and then get bought back up and get back in here by a close, right? Now, timing that's going to be tough. All right, let me ask you guys this question in the chat. If Bitcoin does drop lower, will you guys be buying Bitcoin or altcoins if Bitcoin does dip below, let's say 45,000? Will you guys be buying Bitcoin and altcoins? I want to ask you guys in the chat. Okay? I want to ask you guys in the chat. And that's me making a call, right? I'm not going to do this. We're going to go up. We're going to go down. We're going to go sideways. In my opinion, okay, I do not think that we make a lower low. I do think we make a higher low here. I don't know where the low is going to be. It could be, we could be at the low now, for all we know. We could be, but I do think that we're going to get a low above, somewhere above, at least above 40,000. At least above 40,000. I do think that Bitcoin won't go below our golden pocket zone here, or this previous low. And I do think that'll be the reversal point back to the upside. That's my prediction. Okay, you guys always want me to make predictions, so there you go. There's my prediction. All right, that's what I think is going to happen. Don't trade off this. Okay, but that's what I do believe is going to happen. I do think Bitcoin's going to go a little bit lower before we go higher. And I said the same thing yesterday. I expect something like this. Something like this. Bada bing, bada boom. This exact setup right here is probably what I'm expecting. Something along these lines. Now, is it going to play out exactly like that structure? I don't know. But I do think that we'll see something like that. The lower the money, the more I buy until I be shortened. Yeah, that's it, man. Not tonight. I wish it happened tonight. I wish we got it over with tonight. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Dale said bearish. I can tell everyone's pissed in the chat at me. Here we go. Everyone's pissed. Bitcoin bottomed already? Jordan sounds like Dale. He said Jordan sounds like Dale. I do kind of sound like Dale today, huh, guys? Yeah, and the other thing that supports that, guys, the other thing that supports that is our 4-hour EMA ribbon, man. We just haven't been able to reclaim it. And this is something we talked about consistently too. Until Bitcoin can get back above this, it's like clockwork. It's like clockwork. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like freaking clockwork, man. Hey, man, I got 1 speed in that buy. No, man, Jay Cricket, you got 2 speeds, bro. That's your 2nd speed, the speed of a cricket. Are crickets fast? I've always wondered this, guys. This is one of my weird questions of the day. Are crickets fast, or can they just jump really high? I never really know. You guys are probably looking at me like this. He's such a clown. Don't. He's such a clown. He's asking about crickets on his stream. No one cares about crickets. We only care about crypto here. Stop talking about crickets, Jordan. I already see it in the chat. Crickets are invisible? Wow. Ian said, would that not be another wick to contend with? Does it end, Jay? Much respect, dude. And it wouldn't be another wick, because we would already have a wick. I guess I see what you're saying. Then you would say, all right, then we have to, you know, we have to sort of, I see what you're saying. If we do wick down here again, then we have to reclaim it again. I see that. I can see that. But I think if we did that, this would be a wick, right? The first dip would be a wick. We'd retrace. Then we come back down, probably consolidate, and then move up. You know, I'm going to leave this here. We'll see if it plays out like this. I don't know if it will, but hey, that's why we're here. That's why we're here, right? You just watched the Bitboy video? Yo, Bitboy went off today. Like, guys, I gotta get Bitboy a rant alert and a pump song, because Bitboy had the best rant of the day.
Rant alert.
Yo, I never want to see that again. I never want to see Bitboy dancing again, bro. But anyways, that was pretty brutal.
BTC hits bottom on Sunday. Mark my words, fire.
BTC hits a bottom on Sunday. Mark my words. A bottom on Sunday? Hey, I hope so, man. Listen, I want nothing more than Bitcoin to hit a bottom. I'm just trying to be somewhat realistic here. You know? And like I always like to say, guys, that's just my short-term prediction. Does anyone really know? No. Bitcoin can get a 10,000 move to the upside today. Bitcoin can literally pump 10K today. Literally. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. Take my opinion with a grain of salt. Take everyone's opinion with a grain of salt. No one knows what's going to happen besides the market makers in this freaking space, bro. It's all just a guess. I swear that they use these moving averages. They use these Fibonacci's. They use the RSI. They use these all to almost trick us plebs into thinking things are going to happen. And they use it against us, even though sometimes it does play out, and they make it think it plays out because it happened in the past, and then they use it against you next time because it doesn't play out, blah, blah, blah. I swear they do that stuff. But hey, it is what it is. We use the tools that we have in our disposal, right? So, 50 week. All right, we're getting closer, man. We're getting closer. We got Saturday. We got Sunday. So we're coming up very, very, very shortly on Sunday's close, right? We got about 48 hours until Sunday's close here. Let me actually update the time. I tend to forget to do that now. We're coming up on Sunday's close. We got about 48 hours to get back above the 50 week. That's another thing I'm watching for here. You know, are we going to see some type of dump, you know, over the weekend, and then hopefully get a close above? I don't know. The 50 week is at 47,700. So we're only slightly below. We're only like $250 below. But nevertheless, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how this reacts, because one of two things can happen. we can get a quick dump this weekend and then try to close back above it by the close, you know, or or we just close above it and that ends up being the bottom. And then next week, maybe we get a giant wick to the downside and then close back above, right? I mean, the structure remains, but I do think that, you know, at the end of the day, I do want to hold that on a close, right? No matter if we wick below, no matter if we go lower down to 42,000, 43,000, blah, blah, blah. I hope that we keep at least the closes above the 50 week. And you know, if we do close below, we've kind of been saying that, you know, a move down to 40,000 makes some sense, just based off market structure. At least down to 43,000 with the previous weekly close, previous weekly close lows, right up there about 43,000, would make some sense for at least a move down if this level is to break there. So we'll continue to watch the weekly stock. I keep seeing, we sort of made a joke about this yesterday, guys. About the MACD, and I'm seeing the same thing on the weekly stock RSI, and I don't mean to like just throw every indicator out the window, right? But this is just another example of this, okay? You know, another example. The weekly stock RSI is bottoming out. We're about to go to the moon. Everyone load their SHIB. Everyone load their Doge. We're about to go to the moon. Look at the weekly stock. Look at it. Look at it back in May. Look at it back all throughout May, June, July. It was bottomed out and we still kept dumping. This means we're pumping to the upside. Right? I don't mean to sit here and act like a Debbie Downer. But it's the same thing. I'm seeing all these other people hyping up the MACD flipping bullish on the daily, right? MACD flipping bullish on the daily, stock RSI and the weekly bottoming out, which, you know, in previous times, it has marked a bottom for BTC a couple times, right? Not gonna say it can't. Right here in September, that marked the bottom before the move up. Back here in March 2020, that marked the bottom before we moved up. And, you know, a couple other times, you know, sometimes it's not too accurate, but it can work out for you sometimes. But I'm seeing a lot of people talking about, oh, the MACD flipping bullish, oh, the stock RSI bottomed out. It's like these people don't even go back and look at the last time these happened because they really don't matter. They really don't matter in the grand scheme and the grand macro charts of Bitcoin. They really don't. They really don't. Willie said, Dale must be so happy. Fact. Dale lucky if he can drop his coffee tonight. I'm feeding Dale tonight. Dale's having the best stream of the best stream of the year right now. By far the best stream of the year, I would have to say. Now I want to jump into the Shanu Inu fractal real quick, just to talk about some bullish things here. This is still playing out the way we thought it was going to play out, guys. Right? So this is still playing out the way we thought. Now we would expect from here on out, we probably would expect Bitcoin to start to rise here if the Shanu Inu fractal, aka if you guys are new to the channel, okay, this fractal from September, right? This is the fractal from September. We just overlaid it over our current price action. If this was to play out, we would expect Bitcoin to move up from here. It doesn't have to move up from here. I will state it doesn't have to move up from here. Name 10 of your subscribers other than your moderators. He's calling me out. Name 10 of my subscribers other than my moderators. Bro, that's tough. Dale. See, I forget. It's hard off the top of my head. Dale. Denise. Sareem. Jay Cricket. Who else we got? Off the top of my head? Man. Jen Will, no name. Who's all the homies that are always in here? All the homies. CH. Muju Crypto. Kujin Crypto. How can I forget Kujin Crypto? Stop cheating. It's hard to do it not looking, bro. Off the top of my head, that's tough. Or go to 0. You guys are all bots. LB. LB, bro. That Dangleberry dude. Alpy. Now I'm reading the chat. Now I'm cheating. Now I'm cheating. Bro's naming mods. Mike. I can't forget Mike. That was random though, Pratish. That was the most random super chat I think I've ever gotten, man. We right here, Jim Bob. I like crypto. Yep, that's true. That's true. What are we talking about? Total. Yeah, I mean, like we said, guys, we would expect a move to break up here relatively shortly. And I'll continue to say, like, from a structure standpoint on the total, even though originally we didn't hold our previous highs, which, you know, at the end of the day, I didn't love that price action for the total market cap at the end of the day. But I still like the comparison to September, guys. I still like the bounce off the 200 day. You know, and ultimately, it doesn't mean we have to hold the 200 day. It doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, if you look back here in May, we bounced off the 200 day. We actually bounced off it a few times. We eventually broke down below it, confirmed it as resistance, right? So it doesn't mean we have to stay above it. It's not like this end-all, be-all level that we have to continue to hold. But at the end of the day, let's see if it continues to hold, right? Let's see if it continues to hold. So we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Drunk baby. Everyone wants to dump. What do I think of what do I think of Jesus Inu? Is that even actually a thing? We'll look at that in a little bit. Besides that, for normal charts, man, I mean, we kind of talked about this yesterday. I mean, all Bitcoin did was go a little bit lower than it was yesterday. But ultimately, you know, we're below our 12-month, which is 47,036. So now we got 13 days, right? The clock keeps ticking here. The clock keeps freaking ticking, all right? The clock keeps ticking, you know? And I will have to say, we do have to say, we got, I missed this thing. You guys remember this thing? It has so much dust on it. This thing has so much friggin' dust on it, bro. But yeah, I mean, bro, I miss wearing this moon helmet. And, you know, if we're going to go lower, like we're saying we're going to possibly go lower, guys, we got to start getting this moon helmet on to get back above the 12-month, all right? All of us, every single one of us have to get our moon helmet on for us to be able to get back over and close the 12-month over our freaking 12-month, man. You know, it's almost like it's almost like this moon helmet is a relic. We should put it in the top. We should put it in the top. In the top right over there, just as a relic of the stream, because we no longer use it, man. We gotta take it off because we gotta hold it for the right time. Let's see. Dang Bank of Canada guy, said Willie. Yeah, him too. Him too. He sucks. Now, you know, we can look at Bitcoin and we can compare. It's hard to compare Bitcoin to, and we sort of ranted about this yesterday, guys. It's sort of hard to compare Bitcoin to its previous markets because it's just not like any other previous market. So I'm gonna be one of the first movers on this. I gotta stop. We gotta stop comparing this cycle to the previous cycles. We gotta stop doing it. I sort of said this yesterday, and the longer I'm in this space, and I see some of these charts that get posted on Twitter that are just totally unrealistic, and we gotta stop comparing the 20. We gotta start comparing this cycle to 2017. We gotta stop comparing this cycle to 2013. Everything is just so freaking different. We're dealing with much bigger numbers, much more adoption, much bigger players in the space that have different agendas. we can't be over, for at least for Bitcoin, we can't be overlaying a 2013 chart that had a market cap of like 100 billion. Or I don't even know how much the market cap was back then. I mean, what, 50? I'm not even gonna try to say it. We can't be comparing the market cycles to this. You just can't, bro. You can't do it. You can't do it. And I think it's almost kind of ridiculous to do it at this point. It's literally ridiculous to do at this point. And no, it's not Ricky. Ricky, it's not me losing hope. I just think it's going to go up in a much more methodical way that, you know, everyone's expecting this woo move to the upside, right? And trust me, I want that too. I want that too. But to compare, to expect the same, to expect an asset with you know, close to $1 trillion market cap to do a 5x in like 2 or 3 months, I think is a little bit ridiculous. And trust me, I was the first one, you know, to used to be saying a lot of this stuff like months ago, right? But you know, the longer I'm in this space, I think it's kind of ridiculous. And you know, I'm expecting more of a gradual move up with little dips and dips and woolies, right? Little dips and woolies on the way up. But the good thing is kind of what we said yesterday is I expect altcoins to perform very, very well in that instance. You know, Bitcoin just might be a little bit slower than, you know, we might all think. But nevertheless, it is what it is. It is what it is. New market, new rules. Exactly. BGH said it's like comparing a micro cap to a large cap. Exactly, exactly. And that's why, like, the only one I do like comparing is I do like doing the Ben Cowan comparison because at least this takes into account, okay, at least this takes into account, you know, obviously diminishing returns because of higher market cap. So I do like doing the overlay in this instance where, you know, I think it still could go up in this kind of manner, right? Maybe this or something along a little bit longer out or something. But, you know.
Why not make 10? My name was on the screen. Tears of joy.
Pratish said, dude, you forgot me. I'm your sub. Pratish. You're a little scoundrel. You're a scoundrel. An absolute scoundrel.
You forgot me, WTF. I am your sub.
BGH said my end of year price is 59K and I think I'll be way off. Yeah, I think didn't I say the same thing? What was my end of year price? I think I said it was this right here. Yeah, I said 57K. I thought Bitcoin is going to close this year at 57K. You know, it's still possible. Who knows what Bitcoin's going to do in the next 2 weeks? I don't think anyone has a clue what Bitcoin's going to do in the next 2 weeks. Bitcoin could be at 60,000. Bitcoin could be at below 40,000. I don't think it's going to be below 40,000, but I mean, a lot of people do think that. And I said 57K. I think like maybe a week ago or so. And I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to it at this point. But you know, the longer it goes on, the probably less likely that looks at this point. I actually want to check on ETH because ETH, we know ETH is in a wedge too, and we've kind of been under the assumption that hopefully ETH can be the driver of the next move up, which it was a couple times in the past. Can ETH get the next move to the upside? So far not. I mean, obviously it's only been 1 day since we really talked about this, but you know, we have this downtrend of resistance, downtrend of support, obviously falling, you know, forming a nice falling wedge here. Let's see if this continues to play out. I mean, we still could go in this for a while, and kind of just like we said, if Bitcoin wants to go a little bit lower, this allows some room for ETH to come a little bit lower if it wants to. Maybe have a quick wick down, make a W reversal, and move back up just like Bitcoin, right? Sort of the same type of premise that we could have there for ETH and Bitcoin, right? So ETH is in a similar situation. Now, what's interesting here for ETH, and it looks like ETH has made its previous support into new resistance, at least right now. So you guys can see right here. Let's turn this red. Turn this red here. But you can see this level, which we were trying to hold previously as support, right? Looks now that we dump below it, back tested it as resistance, right? So, you know, obviously that kind of changes a little bit of the dynamic here for ETH that we were talking about in the past. You know, now this whole area is resistance. So You know, that's typically what we don't want to do in market structure, right? In market structure, typically what we don't want to do. That's the first thing I always look for is, are we above a key support level or are we below a key support level? Well, we're below a key resistance level, which is exactly what we don't want to do. So ultimately, the big thing there is getting back over this level here for ETH. Whenever it wants to get back over it, I would say. And we kind of go from there. Now, the next big level, I mean, it's this level right here, which we wicked down to a couple times already. It's right about that 3660. You guys can see plenty of previous resistance, and now that's kind of flipping back into support now. So that's the next big level to watch. That's the next big psychological area, is 3660. Let's hold that, right? And hopefully this can kind of form a nice bottom here, and we can move back up. All right, guys. We officially got a convincing. Now we've been waiting for a convincing close above the 200-day EMA or below the 200-day SMA. It looks like we got a convincing close below the 200-day SMA. Let's go! Guys, I lost weight! I lost so much weight! Let me take a pic for Melissa. This is for you, babe. I just had a massive short. Yup. I just had a massive short to the downside. Oh yeah, we rich, baby. We rich, baby. When are you coming over? When are you coming over to celebrate? Oh, you're coming soon? Awesome. I'll see you soon, baby. Bye. We'll check on Jabba again a little bit, but looks like Jabba put in another short position. Let's actually put a liquidation price for Jabba up at 47. We haven't been able to liquidate Jabba in a while. I kind of want to liquidate him. He looks like he put in a short on the breakdown of the 200-day. Let's do 47K. Jabba liquidated. So that's Jabba's liquidation price. Hopefully we can piss him off. Into today, up at 47,000. I don't know if we will. Hey, but you know, we'll put it there just in case. Melissa has a nice feet. Brandon, how do you know that, man? How do you know that? I don't even want to know how you know that. The other thing that we're looking at for ETH is, guys, just real quick, and you know, I know we kind of like to say we can't really compare market cycles. The difference is for ETH, I mean, we can't. Yeah, I mean, as much as I want to get into that, let's go look at. Let's see what ETH did back up here in 2017. Just curious. I'm just curious. Yeah, I was gonna see if maybe it did make some type of wedge up formation up here, and we could kind of compare, but it really didn't. It kind of just kind of went sideways, and then ended up bumping back to the upside. So that was not the same at all. Not the same at all. Let's see where. All right, so where's the weekly? Still holding the weekly EMA. I mean, you got so much room to work with here for Ethereum too, guys, which I think is great. That it's sort of just a continuous bounce here. You get a bounce, and a bounce. Just a nice continuous bounce off the weekly EMA ribbon here for ETH. So, you know, ETH has got a lot more room to work with here than BTC. BTC's, I don't know. Where is the weekly EMA ribbon? We're in it. We're inside of it. We're almost halfway through. So we definitely want to continue to hold that as time goes on there. Definitely. All right. I think we're almost entering into the Meatloaf, guys. We're almost at the Meatloaf stage here. We're sitting right there, man. We're sitting right there. We got some other support levels slightly below, but we're almost at the Meatloaf levels where Bitcoin could see a little bit of a tumble here if this does break down. Not a lot in between here. Kind of, if you look, guys, I mean, it's just straight down straight down for the post part, straight up. You know, there's a little bit of price action in here, but not too much. Not too much. 46, 150. Ah, we're sitting right on it. Come on, Bitcoin. If you're gonna do it, just do it. Don't be teasing us in here. Don't be teasing us in the range, man. Don't be teasing. Break below 44K is imminent. Finisher. I think we all just want to see it, right? Hey, guys, raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat. Like, if you guys want to see, if you guys are expecting Bitcoin to go a little bit lower and you just want to see it happen right now, raise your hand in the chat. I think probably half of us in here think it's imminent or it's going to happen here at some point. You know, I would rather get it over with now than sit around and go sideways for another 2 weeks. Because let me tell you right now, guys, this sideways action is boring the heck out of me. I'm not. You guys know I'm always not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. This sideways price action has been excruciating. These last 2 weeks, it hasn't even been that bad. It's just Bitcoin just stuck in a range. It's been extremely excruciating. Extremely excruciating. JH said, let's go. BZH just wants to get it over with. Everyone wants to get it over with. Here we go. Have you ever ranted like Bitboy? Not that bad. That was a T1 rant. That was an absolute T1 rant, man. Like, that was insane. That was absolutely nuts. It's like waiting for a major surgery. Just put me out already. Exactly. Like, Bitcoin just looking so droopy. Like, what was that word the other day I said? Oh, saggy. It's just looking so saggy, doesn't it? I don't know. It's just looking so saggy. It actually looks a lot like. I don't want to scare you guys. I really don't. I don't like scaring you guys. But this price action right here reminds me a lot of this price action right here. Before we had that next big dump to the downside, I'm not expecting us to dump like this. You know, I have like whatever this was. This was like, you know, from this. We'll take from this candle. You end up having like a 25% dip. I don't think we're having a 25% dip again, but you know, it does look sort of like that price action, a little bit.
Is Bob a legitimate son of Bitboy? Both look similar.
Is Bob an illegitimate son of Bitboy? I think someone said that. Someone said that earlier. Might have been you, Pratish. They look very similar. You guys want to see Bob versus Bitboy? All right, let's do Bitboy. Let's do Bob. Hey, I'm Bob. Hey, I'm Bitboy. They look somewhat similar. Somewhat. What is this? Whoa! Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Dumping. It's happening. It's trying to. It's trying to dump. We got in the meatloaf. The meatloaf stage, man. Make this a little bigger. Let's make this 100. Can I? Bro, what the heck? Can I not type? What the heck? Can you not make this big? I know you can make this bigger, bro. Am I just being, am I being dumb right now? I gotta be being dumb. No, not 100 minutes. Oh, man. All right, whatever. We're gonna keep it there. We're gonna keep it there. Do that again. Meatloaf. All right, 46,000. Let's see if we hold. Right. 45,746. That would be the next level. Obviously, we have a couple wicks here, but I don't know how much these wicks are gonna hold here. 45,987. Is tonight gonna be the night, man? Is tonight going to be the night, or is Bitcoin going to troll us again? That is the question. I know you can make this bigger. Make Bitboy. I couldn't figure out how to make it bigger. Don't, that's what she said. You guys are killing me, bro. I know I can make this bigger. This is not big enough for me. How do I make it? Crypto gods. How do I make it bigger? Everything is perfect but the size. Yeah, say Wendy O. Alright, 45,901. It's gotta be bigger, bro. Fear and greed ads. This song sucks, man. I'm so sick of this freaking song, bro. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I am so sick of sideways action, and I'm so sick of this dumb song. I'm so sick of it. Oh, man. Guys, smack up that like button. I know Bitcoin's dumping, but if you can smack up that like button, it helps out the stream. I know right now it's not the funnest time in the world. It's not the funnest time in crypto. Well, let's smack up that like button for Bitcoin dumping. At least it's doing something. All right, trying to do something. Okay. Booney said, worst song. Time for a new dump song. Facts. Sing a Bitcoin, said Johnny. Come on, bro. Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time here. Make Bitcoin great again. That's true too. George, hopium's not enough, Jordan. Listen, I think even George is getting out of hopium. Even George is running out of hopium. He just talks about tech dev charts every day. Man. Let's see. He's running out of tech dev charts. Even tech dev is running out of charts, bro. I gotta say, all the tech dev charts are so ridiculous. I do have to say. They're a little bit ridiculous. Let's see. Pump, pump, pump. I'm fine with whatever way, boss, said Drew. Hey, me too, man. I'll either buy up more, which, you know, it is what it is. It's not as fun as it going up, but buy up more or it'll go up. I mean, it is what it is. And here's the thing. If it goes down, you buy up more, you'll make more when it eventually goes back up. It's a catch-22. Catch-22. One of them, you'll make more money longer. One of them will make less money shorter. It is what it is. Both way, though. Both ways. Hey, I'll take it. Bitcoin does have room to run down on the 4-hour RSI and the hourly RSI, guys. Just to give you a quick heads up here.
Best time to get more modest?
Bada bing, ba. George's mic was off. Yep. Accumulation. George's mic was off for 10 minutes today. I didn't watch George's stream today. I probably should have, man. You know? I probably should have. When do you on George's channel, or did he fire you after the impressions? No comment. No comment on that. No comment on that. I'll probably be on there at some point. I'll leave it at that. Let's see. Is Bob a legitimate son of Bitboy? No, I'm Bob's nephew. I know. Bob would be Bitboy's nephew because I'm Bitboy's nephew. I'm Bitboy's nephew. That means Job is Bitboy's nephew. You can probably mostly see the resemblance in Bob. A lot of people say I look like Bitboy. I don't see that resemblance, but you know, some people think I look like Bitboy for whatever reason. Like, guys, do you guys think I look like Bitboy? Right? Let's compare me to Bitboy. Ready? Here we go. Me. I don't see no resemblance there. None. Maybe because of the hat. Let's see. Bitcoin hits bottom on Sunday. Mark my words, said Stas. Hey, like I said, man, I'll be down for that all day. Fear and greed. I'm going to assume that we're lower. How are we higher? I swear this sometimes makes no sense. I swear this sometimes makes absolutely no freaking sense. How are we at a 24? Yesterday we were at a 23. Price moves down. Can anyone tell me how that makes any sense here? Oh, wait. Extreme fear. Wow, look at this new True Classic Tees ad. This is fresh. There you go, True Classic Tees. This is looking good. Way more beautiful. I like it. I don't know if I like those shirts. Not a big fan of those shirts, but hey, you know, if you want 14% off, can't beat 14% off. And wow, look at it. A new Lending Tree refinance ad. There we go. 2.02% APR if you want that on a $400,000 home. There you go. Yeah, we're at 24 though. Everyone's still extremely fearful, right? Everyone's pooping their pants still. Everyone is pooping their pants, right? I mean, we know the deal. Mom! I can't handle these down. All the YouTubers told me it was supposed to go 100,000 this year. It's at 45. Mom, half my savings are gone. Why did I listen to all these guys? Plan B. George. Bitboy. Jordan. I'm scared. I don't know where this is going. I can't hodl. I invested money I can't afford to lose. I bought at the top. I bought at 69,000 with money I can't afford to lose. What am I supposed to do? He knows a lot of these people out here now. I mean, let's be honest. We talked about this the other day. Most people that panic in times like this are the people that bought at the wrong times or invested money they can't afford to lose. It's simple as that, man. Simple as that. It is. D. Kennedy. What's up, man? Shane said, how did I not make the 10? My name was on the screen. I was trying not to look at the screen at the time. But, you know, eventually I had to. I had to look at the screen.
Astrologist, right? What in the sheep is going on, Browski? You've given me confidence. Hold.
Don't we pump during a new moon? The moon cycles. All right, I guess we're going back to the moon cycles for Hopium. All right, let's go check the moon cycles. I hate when it comes to this. You know it's bad when you have to look at the moon cycles for some Hopium. Let's do it though. Everyone wants to see it. Everyone still believes in the moon cycles. Even though on this channel we've countless times debunked the moon cycles. But let's go back and look. All right. So yeah, I think we're supposed to be getting the bottom moon. The bottom moon, as we would call it, within, what, tomorrow? Or 2 days? It's either tomorrow or 2 days. But, yeah, I mean, that would mark the bottom. Now, what I will state is this, okay? I don't think it's gonna... Are these often the bottoms? I mean, I would argue no. This one was not the bottom, okay? So take that for what you will. That one was not a bottom. It was far from it, actually. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it works out. A lot of people still love the moon cycles, and, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, we'll find out if the moon cycle ends up giving us a bottom and we continue up. There have been times it hasn't been too bad, you know? Like, if we were to be honest. I mean, this one wasn't bad. This one wasn't bad. That one marked the exact top. That one marked on the way down. There's been a few that have been pretty good. I don't know how accurate it is. I think it's more so random, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll see if it plays out. We'll see if it plays out, guys. Bada bing, bada boom. How dare you moon us? Jordan going to debunk the moon phases on the next Mythbusters. Facts, Jim Mike. You guys know me. I've been making fun of the moon cycle since all the way back here. You know, ever since people started to talk about it up here, I kind of debunked it back here, but it is what it is. Jordan, buy the dip. All right, hold on. Let me buy the dip, guys. All right. Here we go. Let me get off here. Let me buy the dip. All right, let me put an order in for 10,000 Bitcoin. All right, there we go. Market buy 10,000 BTC. There we go. All right, it's gonna pump now. It's gonna pump. Imagine if there was a whale who streamed and like just like he just like it just loaded, like some loaded guy who just streamed and just like manipulated the market live. It probably wouldn't work, but that'd be pretty funny. If there was some loaded guy who just like manipulated the market live. Let's see. Best time to get more Matic? I gotta assume that. I mean, you just don't know how low Matic's gonna go. All right, it's gonna depend on BTC. Even though Matic's been in an uptrend here for a while, even though BTC's been crap in the bed, right? Matic's been in a general uptrend. So the best time to accumulate Matic, I mean, I would say anytime it comes down to this trend line. Anytime it comes down to this trend line seems to be the best time to buy Matic. You can see here. Every single time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. I'm not going to say every single time it's going to come down here, it's going to bounce, right? At some point, it won't hold, right? Every trend line gets broken at some point, but in theory, as we would say, that's the best time to buy. Anytime you come down to this trend line. So if BTC does dip here and Matic follows, I mean, it probably would put you somewhere around like 185-ish. Somewhere around 185. But you don't know if the Bitcoin's going to tip any further, right? It's all a guessing game at this point. So I've always said, buy the red days, okay? Don't so much think about the price so much. I think buy the red days, especially for these alts that are performing extremely well, and kind of just go from there, right? But CXRP, Matic is bullish above 185. Facts, there's the level I said, mister. What was another one that absolutely went nuts? AVAX went absolutely nuts again. AVAX and Matic have been, definitely holding up my portfolio here. AVAX gonna move all the way up to the 786. Look at that. Boom. Right off the 786 at 116. That was beautiful. Now getting to pull back again. Just like you did at the 0.5. Right? You moved up to the golden pocket, then pulled back. Quite beautiful. Quite beautiful if you ask me. So let's see where AVAX cools off to now. It's gonna probably try to hold this previous high as support. You got slight bearish divergence, so just keep an eye on that. But it's already kind of played out. Right? You have higher lows and you have lower lows here. Or sorry, you have higher highs and you have lower highs on the RSI. So, but that's already kind of playing out. Slightly playing out. Let's see how low this could drop back down to. If it doesn't hold this 0.618 at about 107, could come back down to test 101 potentially. But keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. It's probably going to depend on what BTC does ultimately here. But yeah, AVAX is looking strong besides this little bearish dip that's formed. But, it's on the 4 hour, so that could resolve relatively quickly. It already is playing out, so doesn't have to last for too much longer. Ada's a turd. Ada's at 121. Ada's getting closer and closer and closer to our trash can, guys. Will Ada reach the trash can under $1? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys think Ada will reach the trash can below $1 here? What do you guys think? Yes or no in the chat? Will Ada fall into the trash can? But it has to do it by the end of January. It can't do it afterwards. Will it fall below $1 by the end of January? AK in the trash can. That's the question. That's the question. AVAX will go back down to 90, then make a run. Yeah, you guys said yeah, trash can for sure. Pear said yeah. You guys are all saying it, yes. For 80 to go below $1, that means you guys expect Bitcoin to go significantly lower, most likely. Ecom said yes. Guys, I hope you know what this means. I hope you know if you think ADA is going to go to $1, you guys have to be okay with that means Bitcoin going a lot lower, right? Because that's like a what, 25%, 20? Yeah, I mean, that would be close to a 20% move. So you would expect probably Bitcoin to drop. I mean, probably 10, 15% in that case. Which, you know, I think a lot of people expect that anyways. Yo, just saw the Bitboy rant. He lost his mind. Yeah. Bitboy went nuts today. Absolutely nuts. Like I said, I will never be able to top that. So rest in peace, Jordan's rants. Rest in peace, Jordan's rants. Because they're just not as good as that one. Not even close. Moon is almost full. Our astrologist right? When in the SHIB is going on, broski? You're giving me confidence to hold. Listen, I want to continue to be confident to hold. What do I expect to go down? I'm expecting this to go down right here. I'm expecting this. Something, I don't know when Bitcoin's going to drop, but, you know, something like doots. But it could be faster, right? It could be a quicker move down. We could come up first and then move down. But either way, I'm expecting Bitcoin to do something, whatever this move down is. It could be down like this. But whatever this move down is, I'm expecting something like that to play out. Maybe not as moonshotty as this. It's a little bit moonshotty. I would say doots. Something along those lines, right? So that's my general thought process right now. So this should still give you hope, okay? And honestly, this would be helpful for the market. Let's wipe out all the remaining weak hands, right? All the remaining weak hands. I know there's still a lot of weak hands out there. Let's wipe them all out.
Let's go make some paper mache. Let's go make some paper mache. Let's go make some paper mache.
Santa's not coming this year. Yeah. Do you guys see my yeah, you see that meme with Santa? Santa's like drunk, like Santa's drunk on the porch, or like he's standing on like a little balcony with a beer, and he just goes, he just looks pissed off, and he just goes, "No one's getting shit this year." It's so random, but it was freaking hilarious. And so it's at 20. That's everyone in 2021. Just everything, crypto, the whole world in general. No one's getting shit this year. Just Santa's pissed. Man, I don't even want to know what Santa would be thinking about. What would Santa be thinking about? Hold on. What would Santa be thinking about crypto right now? Why the heck did I invest? Why did all you elves tell me to invest in Bitcoin? This crap sucks. You know who's getting nothing this year? You know who's getting coal? Bitboy, George. Everyone's getting coal. You know who's getting all the presents? Savvy, market makers, Brendan in particular. He's my homie. No one's getting shit. Only Savvy. Jabba too. Jabba's getting something. Santa's pissed. Whoa. No one's getting shipped to shit. Shaving phone boy. Let's see. YouTube's hiding my video. What's new? I had to search for your video this time. I almost thought BTC price scared you off YouTube. BTC is weak today. Hey, if YouTube's gonna hide me, today's the day for it, because there's really not much going on anyways. Yeah, Bitcoin's sort of moseying its way down. But guys, if we can hit up that like button for the YouTube algorithm, that would be great. That would be absolutely great if we can hit up that like button. Smack it. You guys know the deal. Smack that YouTube like button. Bear said, ho, ho, hodl, you idiots. Green dot idiots. You losers. That was hilarious. You losers. You losers. No, but that's facts. Bitcoin's looking a little weak today. It's looking a little droopy, man. It's looking a little droopy. But we've seen, I mean, like I said, we've seen this before. Where Bitcoin looks a little droopy. But it's right now it's holding. I don't know how much this is gonna hold. But right now it's holding this level. I don't know why it is. I don't know why it is. But it is. Nevertheless. I saw that too. You didn't show up. It really was hidden. We're hidden, man. Yeah, you could tell. We got 719 people in here. So you could definitely tell we're hidden today. We're hidden today, boys. 45,940. We're at that point in the stream where things get random. Oh, absolutely today. Because today, I mean, listen, Bitcoin's been in the same spot for the last 2 weeks. And we literally been in the same spot for the last 2 weeks. And so already people are getting pretty bored in general. And there's really not much to talk about, you know, besides that fact. I mean, you know, we kind of ranted about how, in my opinion, trying to compare this market to previous markets doesn't make too much sense, in my opinion. I'm just going to be a realist. They're fun to look at sometimes, like all the fractals and stuff. They're fun to look at, but I don't know how much they're actually going to play out. I'm curious if we have... No, not really. We're going to see if the total market cap looks similar to September. But it really didn't. It really didn't. Oh, it's just bleeding. Yeah, I mean, the dominance continues to fall here, which is interesting. I did not expect the dominance to continue to fall here. You know, we were sort of expecting this burst broke to the upside. We were expecting the dominance to move up. Instead, it's actually been moving down. Now, we kind of said that this might just be a back test, right? Kind of like you did here. You broke up, then you back tested, then you moved up. This could just be the breakout, the back test, and then the move up. But let's see. Let's see. I mean, the dominance, I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked that the dominance continues to fall here. Especially with Bitcoin looking slightly weak. Usually you see altcoins selling off. But I think it's just, you're seeing strength from a lot of alts, like Matic and AVAX. Just have been performing extremely well, even when Bitcoin struggles. So interesting. I mean, if anything, the strength of the altcoins, guys, or and in particular Ethereum, makes. I mean, here's the thing: if this was a true bear market, I don't think we would see altcoins outpacing Bitcoin still. I just don't. And I wouldn't expect Ethereum to be outpacing Bitcoin still. You know, if we go back, if you look at the ETH Bitcoin pair, you know, we were not expecting this to continue breaking up here. You know, if you look at this on the weekly and look at how this has performed, man. I mean, this has been absolutely nut burgers. Absolutely nut burgers how ETH has outpaced Bitcoin. Really since the start of 2020. I mean, really since the beginning of middle of 2019. You would not, if this was a true bear market, I would not think that you would be continuing to, this would just continue to run up here. I wouldn't expect that. So, you know, let's see how high this goes. I think, you know, right now we're sort of at a resistance point right here at the peak from May of 2018. If this breaks, I mean, which is close, I mean, you expect ETH to absolutely, you know, potentially have a massive move. You know, I would say to at least this close high right there on the weekly, right there at like 0.1, right? I mean, that's sort of something we've been saying. And our breakout target at this was close to 0.1 too as well. So, you know, that's one positive thing I would take right now is I wouldn't expect ETH to outpace Bitcoin in some type of true bear market. You know, Mike says shadow banned today. Apparently, yes. Apparently, yes. You know, that's the way the cookie crumbles, though, as we would say. That's the way the cookie crumbles. We shadow banned in here. But like I said, if there was ever a day to be shadow banned, today would be the day. Today would be the day. You know? TJ said, I saw you in a stream, Mr. Hart Teaches. He called Jordan a clown again. Why did he call me a clown again? I was nice yesterday. I said I'm done. I said I was done yesterday. I think the only thing I said yesterday was when Savvy plays Call of Duty, he always gets pissed at me for camping. You know, you guys didn't know, me and Savvy live together. Me and Savvy play COD. Stop camping! Stop camping! I'm trying to camp. We're on Rust. I'm just trying to sit in that little building on the bottom and camp in there. Stop camping, Jordan. Only I can camp. Stop head glitching. Stop head glitching. Jordan, of course I'm in here. Why would you even question if I'm in this building? Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
1v1 Rust. Someone said the other day, 1v1 Rust. Savvy. That would be funny, man. GG. I would totally 1v1 Sav. I would 1v1. Who in here thinks they can beat me 1v1 Rust? I guarantee you, none of you would beat me 1v1. Savvy tries the knife only and gets shot in the head. Nope. I haven't played on Rust in years, man. I still got it though. I still got it. Man. That gives me some memories, man. Jordan, just want to go fishing with the dude? I would go fishing too. JH thinks he can beat me? Not a chance. Ricardo thinks he can. Yep. We need more bigger short positions for some big squeeze. Nice. All right. Now we're kind of just chilling, waiting to see what Bitcoin does. Now Bitcoin's popping back up. It wants to hold this. It wants to hold this bottom here, right there, about 46,000-ish, 46,150. That's where it wants to hold at the moment, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. I would destroy anyone Nuketown. Oh man, that's funny. All right, now we're sort of just chilling. Savvy's trolling George too? I didn't know this. Can someone confirm this? Savvy was trolling George as well? We can't do this. This cannot happen, guys. This cannot happen. The only thing that's going to happen with that is George is going to come out and say, I am George. Savvy's not George. George, you want to talk? Savvy, you want to talk crap? Okay. Well, then feel the wrath of my superpower. Hopium! It's so stupid, man. It's one of those days. It's one of those freaking days, isn't it? The Whalish Games. Game. Oh, man. Hopium not effective. George Sailor. Don't pump his subs. I don't think anyone's gonna be sap. I don't think anyone's gonna be subbing to his stream. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not. Someone said don't pump his subs. I don't think anyone's gonna be going over there and subbing. Now, here's the thing. If you like my stream, you're probably not gonna like Savvy's. One, because it's just a completely different outlook, and two, I don't know. It's just completely different. Anyways, ETH BTC, man. What else can we look at, guys? What else can we look at? I mean, listen. We know the deal right now. We're all just patiently waiting here. Let's look at some other juicy stuff. Let's look at, I mean, I just can't. Guys, this is just another reason why I just can't, it's not for every coin either, but if we go look at like BNB, why is this not working? We're really gonna type in Binance. Binance coin Bitcoin. This one just continues to rocket up too, man. And this one's out of ties. BNB Bitcoin could be looking juicy here. It already has looking juicy, but it's right at its previous highs. You know, on the weekly. I don't know how many people like BNB, but you know, it did break up from the sort of descending triangle pattern, and now it's at its double. You know, trying not to have a double top. Very similar to ETH. Very similar to ETH. And this would have a target up here to like 0.015. But yeah, BNB is looking bullish against Bitcoin. ETH is looking bullish against Bitcoin. Like I said, if this was a true bear market, I would have not expected, in my opinion, that these coins to continue to just look super bullish against Bitcoin. I would expect them to be bleeding against Bitcoin. And honestly, there's just simply not. They're simply not bleeding against Bitcoin. Doesn't mean that they can't continue to be bleeding against Bitcoin, but it is what it is. It is what it is. BTC being a little bearish. Facts. Facts. BNB. Obviously, there's ones that are getting crushed, like Cardano. Cardano Bitcoin's getting absolutely hammered. Cardano Bitcoin. Yeah, Cardano Bitcoin's getting hammered. We were looking for this to hold.
Keep up the great work, Jordan. Enjoy your stream.
Thanks, bud. We will continue to be here, man. We'll continue to be here throughout all the boring days. I did say tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming, guys. I'm taking the night off to tomorrow. So keep that in mind. The nights will be off for tomorrow, so make sure you guys are keeping that in mind at the end of the day. Let's see. So, yeah, I mean, the Cardano Bitcoin pair, you broke this high here. Could be coming back down all the way down here. I remember there's the days where people were saying, oh, Cardano's the best. Now everyone just craps on Cardano, which is funny. Everyone's like, Cardano's gonna kill Ethereum. Cardano's gonna kill Ethereum.
Basically,
Cardano is a
clearly
scam.
Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Cardano's gonna kill Ethereum. That's all I was hearing for a year, man. And don't get me wrong, you know, I hold Cardano too. I've always said it's better to hold both. You know, I've always not been on either side, even though I am more on each side, based on my portfolio. But you know, yeah, this is coming down. It doesn't look like it's have slowing any momentum. But yeah. I mean, you would want to see right about here, hold 0.3. If that breaks, could be testing the lows, man. Could be testing those lows on Cardano ETH. Link. Today's the day we can look at link like BTC link pairs or BTC alt pairs because I think honestly it's more important to look at BTC pairs right now than it is to look at USD pairs, because the USD pairs are going to continue to drop as long as Bitcoin drops, right? Now, Chainlink Bitcoin looks bearish too. I mean, you had the symmetrical triangle, broke to the downside, back tested as resistance, and now came back down. So I wouldn't say that Chainlink looks super bullish against Bitcoin at the moment. You do have a possible double bottom here, but you need to hold this level. You definitely need to hold this level for Chainlink, or else could continue to bleed. I mean, Chainlink used to be my baby. My baby! It'll be my baby again. Chainlink will be my baby again. It used to be my baby, you know. Actually, I think I originally, not I think Chainlink was actually back in the day. Chainlink was my girlfriend, guys. If you guys didn't know, me and Chainlink dated for like 6 months. It wasn't that long, you know. But let me tell you, she killed me. She broke my heart, man. Chainlink broke my heart. We had such a good relationship, and then I married ETH. I never really loved ETH though. Chainlink was my true lover. But it's good that I got rid of her. Looks like she fell off the deep end ever since we broke up. So that's good. That's good. She fell off the deep end there. Now we need to see where Chainlink bounces back against BTC. ADA has more upside potential than ETH because it's dumped so hard. That's true, Cody. That's true. BRB gonna go order a rope from Amazon? Oh, God. Come on, man. It's not that bad. That's brutal, man. I've seen some brutal comments in people's comment sections lately. Let me tell you. Absolutely brutal comments. You drove Link into the ground. Everyone smashed the like button. Everyone smash that freaking like button like you never smashed it before. Smash it. Smash it. We got 681 peeps in here. Wow. The record low. Alright. What else can we look at here? I mean, obviously the big one's Sol. We don't even have to look at the Sol Bitcoin chart. That's pretty much like a straight line up. Kind of like the USD pair on Sol. The Sol moves up are just so beautiful. This is just such a beautiful chart. Like, it's just so easy. It's a massive run up, consolidation. Massive run up, consolidation. Massive run up. Now you're getting consolidation. How long will that consolidation last? I don't know. But this is just such a beautiful chart. This is some chart P, as we like to say, guys. Some chart P. I can't say the full word on here, but this is some chart P. And how long will this last is the key. There's some type of trend line coming up. Yeah, might have broken that trend line potentially. It's not a huge deal. It's only two touch points, but definitely interesting to watch. Oh, Solana, come back, baby. You originally had bearish divergence on Solana. It played out. So now you're just, I guess, as Ben Cowan would say, kind of just playing in the sandbox. Playing in the damn sandbox. Bounce off the 786. Above the 618 now, so you're just playing around in the quote-unquote sandbox. It's just actually a great way to put it. I could have not named a better way than saying, just playing in the sandbox. Chart pants. Remember how Bitcoin, we were at 40K earlier this year? We were at 40K earlier this year. What do you guys think about? I don't mean to bring this up, but I think it's interesting point. Actually, you know what? What do you think about some people's predictions? I'm seeing it's not just one person saying this. I've actually seen like 3 people say this. What do you think about some people's predictions that Bitcoin could, like, this is like the .com bubble? And it's like compared to Amazon, whatever, where we come all the way back down to $3,000, wipe everyone out clean, and then go on in some absolutely massive super cycle for like $1 million. I've seen people try to say this is going to happen, and I can't say I agree with it. I don't think we'll see something like this. But I think at some point we'll see some major shakeout. That get rid of a lot of the crap projects. I doubt that happens. I doubt it happens. 48K end of year. Stay ruthless and have a great holiday. Thank you, Crypto and Tech Guy. Thanks for hanging out today, man. Ho ho hodl, you idiots. I like that. Bear, that's funny, man. Ho, ho, hodl, you idiots. Guys, if there's one thing you're gonna get from me from Christmas, it's this. Ho, ho, hodl, you idiots. Stay ruthless. We gotta stay ruthless, man. We're gonna stay ruthless here. Tacking out his arse. Alright, now is the point of the stream where we start talking about random stuff because, you know, these alts, let me tell you, these alts aren't really doing too much to us right now. AVAX is down still. That was pumping earlier today. Yeah, I mean, everything else is pretty much flat. you know, everything else is flat. Literally flat. Ave could give us a pump song. Ave. Is Ave actually moving? Let me tell you, I hold Ave. Ave hasn't done diddly squat. Ave's been an absolute. Oh, this is such an ugly chart. But yeah, I mean, let's see. Ave. It actually broke below. I'm gonna assume this is actually weekly. No, it was not. It was not. Ave finally trying to get a bounce. It actually broke this previous low, and I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Ave looks brutal. Trying to get a bounce now, though. About friggin' time. Daily got oversold. You had some bullish divergence form there in the daily. And now you're getting to move back up. About friggin' time. About friggin' time, man. This is one of those that so good last year, and then this hasn't done diddly squat this year. If there's a true stable coin, I would say it's Ave.
That's an XOM stablecoin.
Tag Savvy's TA in a Sailor post so Sailor can melt him with laser eyes. That's facts. I'm in a downtrend. But yeah, I mean, it's trying to get back up. I would say the level you want to get back above. It's just this previous high there, you know. So this can be some sort of bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, you know, and then get back up. I mean, it would give you a target if you can break that neckline there at like 203. Would give you an eventual target of. Let's see. You know, right around 249-ish. And it just kind of keeps going up. I guess we can play. I mean, it's up. It's actually up a significant amount. I guess I can play the pump song. It's pumping. All right. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I think I'll say it uses E-pad on. No, it's actually up a significant amount from the bottom. So I guess it justifies. I mean, it's up 26%. So, I mean, that's not too shabby. But yeah, let's get it back over 203. And then we can start getting a little bit more hype there. And hopefully that's a nice reversal point for Aave, which has been doing absolutely nothing, like we said. Bitcoin's back above that green box. Guys, come on, Bitcoin. Oh, this is max pain. This is max pain for Santa. Someone said it. I love how Santa keeps the ETH hat on, bro. This is brutal, bro. Like, Bitcoin, stop staying in this range. If you're gonna dump, just dump. Stop teasing us, bro. We're all thinking the same thing. Stop staying in this range. I swear to Santa. If this thing pumps up here again and gets rejected off this trend line again and starts rolling over, Santa's gonna throw a hissy fit. No one's getting presents. Not even the bears are gonna get presents. He tries to show Bitcoin. He does. Max Payne. Just do it. We want some action. We're sick of this. We're sick of this sideways crap. Consolidation equals Max Payne. It really does, bro. Consolidation equals Max Payne. I would rather see the price go down. You know, now we're just kind of back in the green box, and yeah, we're gonna party. Don't piss Santa off. If we're all thinking dump, it's opposite time. Gwilly, I would agree with you, Gwilly, but here's the thing: everyone's thinking dump, but here's the thing: we all thought that the other day. You know, we all thought that the other day, and then Bitcoin had a pretty sizable move to the upside, and then got rejected again. So, like, you know, if Bitcoin does get a pump up again, does it have enough juice to get over this? You know, that's the thing. Now, I would agree that everyone's thinking lower. I think even the bulls are thinking lower at this point. You know, and I continue to say this. I don't know if it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't know if it's going to be. James, I got you on dot, by the way, man. Appreciate that, dude. I don't know if it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy or if it's going to be, you know, because everyone's thinking it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. Everyone thinks it's going lower. Let me do a poll real quick. Let me do a poll. Even though I don't love the YouTube polls because the majority bulls here. Do you think Bitcoin goes back below 45K? Do you think Bitcoin goes back below 45K? Yes, no. Yes, no on the poll. But yeah, I mean, let's see what happens, man. We're sitting in there. What did I want to look at? Dot. Polka dot. Polka dot. Still in our range of this big falling channel. This big falling channel. Go to the 4 hour. You're falling. You're falling below this annoying freaking golden pocket zone, right? The 618 and the 0.65. You have now lost that level. Okay.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero. Everybody panic. We're going to zero. Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
You know what I mean? So, you know, we've now lost that level. You know, it wasn't really even a fight, really. It was a few times. Now you've dumped below there. So, I mean, if we're just going based off fib retracements, I mean, you would think that DOT would come back down to close to $20, which I don't want to say is going to happen. Might not. It might not happen. You know, it might not happen. Just if we're going off fibs, that's where we would go. If Bitcoin can find some type of bottom, you might have a bounce before that. The issue is, you know, you don't have bullish divergence. And here's the thing for DOT. Here's the thing for DOT. DOT does not have the best structure, market structure, in my opinion. Though, when you look at these peaks and stuff, it's still in sort of like this right here. This is kind of the swing levels I'm looking at here. So it's still in the support. Like you see all these previous peaks from back here on the left. Turn into support, turn to support. You're still in that general support level. So until this breaks, I don't think there's too much to worry about. But if this green box breaks, you'll probably come back down to $20, most likely here. But right now, I think all things considered, I think you're still holding some support. Looking left. There's still a couple peaks looking left over there that you want to hold. Wait, what? Market makers are waiting for George to absolutely fly off the handle and snap live on a stream. Once he loses faith, 100K immediately. That's what I'm. You guys think? I've seen people have these theories. Do you guys think the market makers are watching the YouTubers, waiting for Bitboy to capitulate, waiting for George to to lose hope? Which I don't know if George will ever lose hope. Waiting for George to lose hope, waiting for Bitboy to capitulate. Waiting for every YouTuber to flip bearish and then move the price back up to the upside. You guys think that's what's going to happen? You guys think that's going to happen? Jordan, can you change your watch list to fewer S coins? Hey, these are, I would say these are, there's a couple S coins in here. SHIB, Doge, ETC. There's a couple S coins in here. Yeah, I mean, we can get rid of Doge and SHIB. And probably ETC. To replace a few. Market makers waiting for George hairline. George will never lose hope. He won't. He won't lose hope. That's exactly what market makers do. Market makers. George is a huge indicator. They watch Crypto. I think they watch Bitboy, man. I think they watch Bitboy just because Bitboy's the. I hate to say it, Bitboy's probably the face of the crypto YouTube. As much as, you know, I guess, yeah, because he has a big personality, you know what I mean? But I think they watch Bitboy, and I think if Bitboy flips bearish, they move the price back up. I think that's what happens here. John said replace SHIB. Johnny G said Theta. Theta's not an S coin. Come on, man. Theta actually has some use case. Unlike these other ones here. Then you have the shippers come out. Oh, but Theta has a use case. Theta has a use case. That's what you'll see. Bitboy looks frightened lately, though. Yeah. Ben and Ben. They make markets the old-fashioned way. They earn them. Yeah. Listen, you guys want to hear me rant? I got nothing to rant about lately, man. There's nothing to rant about. The charts are sideways. Bitcoin's sideways. There's actually not too much fear in the market. Like, yeah, I see more fear on Twitter than I do in my chat. You guys in my chat are like, the people in my chat are generally really positive still. Really, really positive still. I think a lot of people are still like realists. I think there's a lot of realists that watch my stream. A lot of realists, but you know, they're like positive realists. Like I'm a positive realist. That's how I would consider myself. I'm a realist. Like the short-term charts don't look great, but I'm a positive realist. I still think, obviously, over the course of time, crypto's price will move up. So that's how my chat is. I've said this the last couple of weeks, man. I mean, there's just not a lot of trolls in my chat anymore. I don't know where they all went. Right? You guys have been watching my stream for a while. There was so many trolls. Even in September dip, there was a lot of trolls, man. But down here, there was trolls. Over here, trolls. There's just not a lot of trolls anymore. Maybe it's because I'm not doing a good enough job. I gotta get the trolls back, which means I gotta be more of a troll. Or we're dead inside, said Lewis. That could be it. That could be it. Jordan and Jay Cricket cryptography show. Yeah, that's true. Denise said positive realist. We like clowns. Too much positivity. Waterfly said they banned. He banned all the trolls. Put Shiba in the title, you get some trolls. I actually don't want any trolls, man. I used to say I welcome the trolls. I still do. But at the end of the day, I would rather have a minimum amount of trolls. It's good to see one every now and then because I like calling them out. Like Dee. Who was the guy the other day, guys? It was Dee. It was Melissa. It was... Who was the one the other day? He had a funny name. And I called him out. I forget. Ben Cowan has now become a good contra indicator on trades. Do the opposite of what he says, make money. No, Ben's pretty good at macro stuff. I would say, the one thing I will say about Ben is I think he's getting a little bit cocky on his extended cycle, which I agree with him. I think reduce the extended cycles. I think he's getting a little bit too cocky on it. It hasn't happened yet, right? But and also I think sometimes he was you know, Ben Cowan, as much as anyone, was getting super hyped as the price was moving up here. He was getting super bullish too. But yeah, I think Ben, as far as macro moves goes, he's good at doing macro moves. In general, I mean, he was good at predicting that the market was too overheated here, which it was. We moved up way too fast, right? We were not supposed to move up this fast. He said the market needed a lull in the market. We got a nice lull in the market. There we were. Now, since then, you know, it's been a little bit dicey, but Ben's one of the only people I watch, and the only person I really care about what he says about the charts. I mean, everyone else, I really don't care what they say about the charts. I don't care at all. Ben's the only one that I'm like, all right, he says this, I'm going to take this into account because he more so has a realistic view on the market as well, you know? Ben doesn't make trading videos. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Troll Farms went to Savvy Stream. Have you seen Pentoshi's tweets? Yeah, I follow Pentoshi. Pentoshi is super accurate, man. He's been accurate this whole year. If you guys don't follow Pentoshi on Twitter, he's really good. He pretty much called the top, the bottom, and the top here. Now, Pentoshi, right? If you guys don't know who Pentoshi is, I mean, very good. He's been super accurate since I've been following. I've been following him since 2020, I think. But yeah, I mean, he doesn't think that we go lower than 40K. He thinks we're going to get a bounce somewhere between where we are now and 40K. So he's laddering buys, and he's been accurate at, like I said, the top, the bottom, and the top again. So he's another good follow too. And Pentoshi. Savvy's in here. He said whack job. Is that Savvy? He said whack job. Oh man, that's too funny, man. That's definitely not the real Savvy, bro. You don't care about George? Listen, George doesn't really look at charts. I like George for my hopium dosage. My hopium dosage. Bob. Yes. Yeah. Savvy's in the house. Even George is bearish. I'm a clown, bro. I gotta put on the clown thing for Savvy. If that's the real Savvy. Where's my clown? Savvy, I'm 100% a clown, man. If that's the real you, there's one thing you got right. I am a clown, bro. There you go. Can you do Brandon face? What's the Brandon face? I don't even know what that is. Can you look at Tells at OSU? Brandon, what's the Brandon face, man? I don't know what that is. Telcoin. The heck's going on here? I mean, this is just trying to be another double bottom as well. I mean, you've seen this for a lot of different alts. A lot of different altcoins.
Can you do a Brandon face? Thanks, Jordan.
So the low to the high, or actually, I guess we can do low to high. But like, is that the low though? That's the question. I mean, Telcoin, you broke every fib in reality. So all right, you gotta hope that this level holds here. That's ultimately what you're hoping here for. Your fibs are already gone, right? Your fibs are already gone, so that's what you're hoping for. Let's get back over our daily EMA ribbon, all right? I mean, you can see we got an initial rejection right off that. We got to get back above our EMAs here on the daily. But besides that, man, it's going to be just like every other alt, man. It's going to follow BTC, so keep that in mind, ultimately. We are George. We have more viewers for the Crypto Clown Show. Let's go, Brandon. But yeah, I mean, Telcoin's Telcoin at this point, man. Telcoin is Telcoin. Wouldn't say it's any type of pattern at all. Attempting to make higher lows and horizontal resistance, so you could be forming eventually some sort of ascending triangle here over the course of the time. I would like to see one more touch on the bottom to confirm this, but let's hope this is going to end up some type of reversal pattern there at some point. You need Bitcoin to behave.
The other analysts I listened to are Crown Crypto Case. Very good, better than Ben.
Yeah, Crown's pretty good. Crown's pretty good. I used to watch Crown a good amount. I don't watch him anymore, though. I'm bullish on being bearish. Stay away from my wife, Jordan. I'm warning you. That's definitely... I know it's not savvy now. I know it's not savvy now. He said stay away. Stay away from my wife. Listen, savvy. You don't want me near your wife, bro. I'll tell you that. That's not actually savvy, though. Just like savvy thought it was me in his chat the other day, and it wasn't me. It was a fake me. It was a fake me in his chat the other day. And that's why he was salty, because he thought I was talking crap in his chat. When in reality, I'm not that much of a D-head to go in someone's chat and talk crap in their own stream. Okay, I'm not that much of a D-head. That's how this whole thing started. Is there was a fake Jordan. There was a fake Jordan Cameron in Savvy's chat talking crap. It wasn't even me. And that's how all this stuff got started. Ah, man. Too funny. No wife talk. We could be at 0 and George be like, don't worry, guys. Zoom out. Keith said he's going to make her laugh. We could be at 0 and George would be like, don't worry, guys. Zoom out. Big pump coming soon. Yeah, I mean, guys, George has his mind made up based off long term. I agree with him. Right? The charts are only going to go up in the long term, right? It's not huge, Georgia. But yeah, I mean, guys, everyone likes to clown on George because he's always bullish. He's always bullish. He's always bullish. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's hard not to be bullish on an asset that looks like this on the monthly. You know, it's hard not to be bullish. So I understand where he comes from. I think the same way. When in doubt, zoom out. You know, we can look at the hourly chart. But when we really zoom out, this is what we're looking at here. This is, in reality, this is what we're looking at here when we zoom out. You know, we're looking at this. We're not looking at a downtrend. We're looking at a parabolic uptrend throughout the history of Bitcoin. Okay? So, you know, for us to look at this chart and be like, holy crap, Bitcoin is bearish. Bitcoin is so bearish. Holy crap. Bitcoin is so freaking bearish. And then you go to the monthly chart and you say, wow, Bitcoin's bearish. Bitcoin is so freaking bearish, bro. So it's so bearish. Obviously it is when you look at it like this. You know, same thing, different day. Biggest bubble in history? Some would call it a bubble. Some would call it a bubble. Some would call it the best opportunity. I guess you could argue it would be the same thing, but the biggest bubble would be the best opportunity in theory. In any type of bubble, it would be the best opportunity. So I guess that didn't really make any sense. But you get the general point. You get the general point. Bank of Canada was right. Where do you think it'll be in 10 years? I think Bitcoin in 10 years. In 10 years, Bitcoin will be over $1 million per Bitcoin. In 10 years. I'm not going to say it's going to be at like 10 million or something ridiculous. I think Bitcoin will be at over $1 million per Bitcoin in 10 years. That might sound kind of underwhelming. That's like a 20x from here. But I think you'll see $1 million Bitcoin in 10 years. Now, what I mean by a million, I mean probably a sustainable. It's bearish AF if you bought at 69K. No, it's a little bit unbearable. It's unbearable if you bought at 69K. It is. But here's the thing: you shouldn't have bought at 69K. Why? you know, you have everyone in the space that tells you don't FOMO, guys. Don't FOMO, guys. Don't FOMO. Now you have some people in the space that say, buy this altcoin after it's already up 10x. Don't buy an altcoin that's up 10x. Buy this altcoin right now. Right? No, you don't buy stuff unless it's on a dip. You know, so if you bought at 69K, I'm going to be blunt, like that was your fault. That was your fault. You shouldn't have bought at 69K. You shouldn't have bought at 67K. You shouldn't have bought at 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60. The highest you should have bought in theory here. In theory, the highest you should have bought Bitcoin is, in my opinion, is maybe 58. Maybe 58. And even then, yeah, I mean, even that was like a 12. In my theory, the lowest you should have bought Bitcoin, in my opinion, in this whole thing is be 20% down from the highs here. Probably around 54K. In theory. In theory. That's the lowest that's the highest you probably should have bought Bitcoin at any point. And that's just being honest, right? You should not have bought Bitcoin higher than 54K at any point. If you're following the buy the dip strategy. I get in on ETH at 1600. There you go, J Crick. J Crick. So I'm talking about, man. Still up 2.5x from that. You're sitting above 2.5x chilling because you bought low. Still sad that Bitboy bought called me a loser. SB said it's good advice like that ended up killing the blow off top. That's probably true too. Everyone watches YouTube. No one's ever talked about that before. We're sort of just ranting today, guys. Like I said, Bitcoin's not really doing much. No one really talks about that. I think so many people watch media nowadays, and social media I think is a big part of this too. Everyone's on Twitter, everyone's on YouTube as far as it comes to crypto. You know, if you're gonna hold a serious amount of it, you're probably gonna be watching videos, and at least on Twitter or something. You know, I think that might be a good reason why we don't see a blow off top this time, right? Because you have people in general giving better advice, not to FOMO in to coins, right? FOMO. FOMO's bad. FOMO's bad. FOMO's bad. FOMO's bad. FOMO's bad. We have so many people saying FOMO's bad nowadays. Whereas in 2017, there wasn't a lot of channels going around. There was a few, but nobody really was like smart. Not smart. Smart's not the right word. No one was really savvy. You know, no pun intended. No one was really savvy in how the markets moved back in 2017. So you just had people piling in. Now there's so many videos like, you know, don't FOMO and you know, in this general advice where maybe that's a reason why we don't have some type of blow off top anymore, because, you know, people are getting smarter, I hope, you know, slightly smarter. And you're not just going to see some massive blow off top, at least on Bitcoin. You might see it on altcoins just because the market cap's lower, you know? I bought ETH at 0. Everyone's still FOMO. Yeah. Most people don't even own a whole Bitcoin. Nobody is smart. 2021. Today's winners are holders of Yearn Finance. Yeah, Yearn Finance went off. Yearn Finance absolutely went nuts. You guys are... Everyone's got their opinions in the chat today. We got some good opinions in the chat today. Some great opinions. Great opinions. How many peeps we got it? Whoa! Why did we get... Why did all of a sudden everyone start pouring in here at the end? What the heck, man? YouTube algo is all over the place, man. Now we got over 1,000 people in here. Randomly. That was random. And we have more people talking now as we kind of talk about random crap than we did when we were actually talking about Bitcoin charts. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? And we can hit up that like button, guys. I don't know what was going on in the beginning of the stream. It's happened a few times, actually, for whatever reason. We woke up, Sophie. We woke up. The sounds of the Lambos. Smart money equals evolved, and institutional whack off tops. Yeah, the whack off tops. Everyone keeps saying the whack off tops are coming too. Barkov said that's what we're here for. Random crap. Yeah. Views just FOMO'd. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Well, we got more peeps in here now. If you guys are just joining now, you know, this is what I'm expecting for Bitcoin. I do think we see one more move down. Don't hate me. Don't come out here and hate me. I know sometimes you guys, you know, Jordan's bearish. I'm unsubscribing. I only watch this channel for hopium. This is hopium, okay? This right here is hopium. This is what you should want to see as a bull. It sucks in the short term, right? It absolutely sucks in the short term. You don't want to see your portfolio go down. You don't want to see that. But in the grand scheme of things, we shake out these little because here's the thing, guys. I think like 20% of the people holding coins right now are those little stragglers. Those little stragglers where they're on their edge, where their hands are like, I don't know if they're paper. Hold on, I gotta get Bob for this one. Their hands are like this. I don't know if they're paper. I don't know if they're diamonds. What are they? Bitcoin, help me decide. Are they paper? Are they diamonds? Mom, my hands keep changing from diamonds to paper. Help. Diamonds or paper. Right? And I think one more drop, which would turn a lot of those people that think they have diamond hands back into paper hands. Get that Bitcoin scooped up by people who should be holding it. And then we can move back up as everyone's calling for blood in the streets. Oh, Bitcoin's dead. Bitcoin's dead. Let's cause a little bit more fear. I want to cause a little bit more fear. It sounds kind of ruthless. It sounds kind of evil, which it kind of is. But I want these people to panic sell. I want to buy their coins. I want to scoop up all your coins. So if Bitcoin does move down here, if you want to sell, I'll be on the other side, giving you that sell liquidity. I want to scoop up your coins. There's a lot of whales that want to scoop up your coins. Let's do it one more time. Let's scare them all out, and then we can move back to the upside. That's what I would prefer. You know, I know everyone doesn't think that way, but they don't have to sound like Costa shields. They're water hands. I love the salty head. In the chat. Oh, man. Random informative crap. Usually once in 4 years we have Bitcoin. 90% of chat is here for hopium paper hands. Listen, I want nothing more. And don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong. You know me. You know what I've been doing. You guys know what I did back in July and September dips. You remember that we went back and we found all the people who are acting bullish now. We went back and found all the comments in the chat. All the comments in the chat. We did the same thing for September. We found all the comments. Oh, don't think you're safe. I'll find you. I'll find you whenever Bitcoin finds a bottom here. I don't know when it is. Whenever it finds a bottom here, I will find you and I will call you out. Okay? And don't get me wrong. If Bitcoin goes into a bear market here, by all means, call me out. I love when people call me out. I think it's absolutely hilarious. It actually makes my day.
Max Jones, is there a member stream tomorrow?
Trent. Yes, there's a member stream tomorrow. We're going to do it. Let's do it at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's get this crypto. All right. I will find you in the live stream chat and I will expose you whenever Bitcoin does find its bottom. Okay. I will expose you. So don't be that guy. I'm telling you right now. Don't be that guy. Rip the Band-Aid, folks. Tyler said Captain Hindsight. It wasn't really hindsight, man. It wasn't really hindsight. If you guys were a part of the channel, I remained pretty bullish. I remained pretty optimistic this entire time. You know what I mean? Like, I remained pretty optimistic this entire time. Right here, we were calling the falling wedge, right? So I was optimistic the entire time. I've been optimistic right here. I've never once wavered that I think that Bitcoin's not going to go higher. So I wouldn't call it hindsight. I would just call it, you know, not being a paper hand. Not being a paper hand. If we go bearish, will you expose yourself? Yes, Shane. I will expose myself. You guys know me. I have no problem exposing myself. I sold Crow right before it did a 10x. I sold Crow right before it did a 10x. Give me the L. Give me the absolute L. I'm still pissed at myself for that. I actually owned a good amount of Crow too. I can't. I still haven't forgiven myself for that. I still haven't forgiven myself for that. You know? Best boss ever had. Jordan, you live in... Don't be a little bitch. Hide your paper hands. 42K coming. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if 42K came. Looks like Bitcoin's trying to dip right now, actually. Mr. Hart, I don't know if that's the real crypto savvy. I don't know if that's the real crypto savvy. You avoided a Doge tap by 3K, man. We did. Hey, but my conviction was right. It's another example. I was so bullish back in June when everyone was bearish. I said that if Bitcoin doesn't hit all-time highs by the end of the year, I would have to get no Dogecoin tap. What did Bitcoin do? Everyone was calling me dumb too. Lesson learned: never sell the full bag. Facts, Cody. Facts. I will never make that mistake again. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. It was good. It was a good lesson learned, man. Bitcoin saved my butt. No sad song. Yeah. Someone said play no sad song. If Bitcoin breaks 45,750, yeah. Well, we could be starting the dump, which, you know, look how many times we came down here. We came down here once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. I don't know how much longer this is going to hold. We've tried to hold it multiple times, but this is obviously the hourly. I don't know how many times that is going to hold for. SD said, I love your consistency, cheerful attitude, and not taking yourself too seriously. Bro, I don't take myself too seriously. So many people in this space, like, tie themselves to their predictions and this and that, and I'm always been the first one to say, like, listen, there's probably multiple people in this chat that know way more about crypto than I do. A lot of people probably know a lot more crypto than I do. I've always said that. I don't want this channel to be about predictions. I'll make predictions, right? I'll make them, but you know, just like any channel on YouTube, I'm just the only one who says it. Don't take what anyone says on YouTube seriously. It's a lot of it's for, you know, for a lot of it's for entertainment purposes only, and just because I have a passion of looking at charts and I love math and all that fun stuff, and I like hanging out with a lot of you guys too at the end of the day. So Mac Jones, Mac Jones has been absolutely killing it, man. Absolutely killing it. Rookie of the year. I don't know if he's going to be Rookie of the Year. It's definitely not going to be Trevor Lawrence or Zach Wilson, that's for sure. Definitely not going to be Trevor Lawrence or Trevor Lawrence or Zach Wilson. Definitely not going to be those two. That's what I'll say. Chris, can you check out ZEC BTC hourly wedge breakout? ZEC BTC? I got you, bro. I just saw that now. My bad, fatty. ZEC BTC. Yeah, man. I mean, listen. Let's see. ZEC BTC Wedge breakout. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. It looks pretty good. Yeah, you had a nice back test too. I like that. I like this. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
Yeah, nice wedge breakout on that. Got the back test, which is perfect. Now you're getting that continuation to the upside. That's quite beautiful if you ask me. Right, your target would be simply the top of the wedge at some point. At some point, I mean, you continue to see alts kind of outpacing Bitcoin here. Now, that's a big target, right? That's not something that's going to happen overnight, but I like that a lot. I like that a lot, Mr. Fatty. Mr. Fatty Donuts. Why check out anything, said Robert? Rob, I can't disagree with you, man. There's a lot of days I probably disagree with Robert in the chat, but Rob, I can't disagree with that comment, man. I can't. You talking trash about Trevor? Yo, Trevor Lawrence has been trash. Trevor Lawrence has been absolute trash. Zach Wilson's been trash too. Man. I mean, that's what happens when you go to Jacksonville and the Jets. Like, you're gonna suck. You know? Rest in peace, Jets, man. The Jets can't catch a break. I am the crypto stalker. My hands are hidden, super soft and moist right now. Wait, Stumbledore, what are you talking about? Why are you saying your hands are super hidden, super soft and moist? What are you talking about right now, bro? All right, here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin, bro. Guys, wake up, wake up. I know you guys are falling asleep.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going
Everyone
to zero.
panic. Everyone wake up. You guys are falling asleep right now. $45. I can tell you right now, Jabba just woke up. Jabba just woke up. Jabba's going nuts in his room right now. Holy crap. Jabba, what is Jabba doing in there? I'm a social media influencer now. I'm the biggest shorter there ever was. I'm bigger than Savvy now. I'm bigger than Savvy. I'm a social media influencer. Guys, I have like 20,000 followers now. Everyone loves me. Everyone loves me. I just had a massive short from 47,000 for Bitcoin. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be so rich.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin show.
Apparently, job social media influencer now. All right, 45,703. Let's see what happens here next, man. 43,699. And I'm blurry. Get rid of this. Don't wanna party. Hit up that like button. Stop playing that song, Cynthia Harvey. Hit up that like button, guys, for Bitcoin dumping. Sounds so weird to say. Hit up that like button for Bitcoin dumping. But you know how it is.
Trevor made more on Sol than he will from playing American football.
Trevor made more on Soul than he will play for American football. Maybe, man. Maybe. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Dude, sell, said Max. Sell. Max is telling everyone to sell. I ain't selling, bro. Because I don't got those.
Let's go make some paper mache.
I love when people get mad, like people that sold, like, I'm not a paper hand, I'm just smart. I'm not a paper hand, I'm just smart. I love those people in the chat. Love those people. They're absolutely hilarious. Some call me a paper hand. Well, I'm just smarter than you. And then you'll have Bitboy. Just kidding. We're not gonna do Bitboy again. We've been doing Bitboy too much. How many peeps we got here? We got 1,200 now. Look at that. Everyone's coming in at the end, man. Everyone's coming in. Well, I guess it's not the end. If Bitcoin dumps here, we're gonna be on. Looks like, I mean, the 4 hour looks. 4 hour, we broke a couple important areas. We're trying to hold these previous wicks, and that's all you got. That's really all you got to support here is some of these previous wicks. 1, 2, 3 wicks. Looking left, there's not a ton going down. Not a ton going down here. Looking left. 44,100-ish. Let's see if this holds. Come on, mate. Where's my Christmas Lambo? Listen, I don't know where your Christmas Lambo is here. Okay? I don't know where it is. I was promised a Lambo for Christmas. Man. Alright, you guys want to know where your Christmas Lambo is? Here you go. Here you go. Here's your Christmas Lambo. You guys ain't getting shit this year. Ho ho ho! Hodl for Christmas. You guys ain't getting anything. You guys all thought Bitcoin was just gonna go up, up, up. So guess what? Now all you guys get is some coal. You stupid hodlers. Ho ho ho! They told me. All my elves tell me to hold. Well, guess what? Now I'm broke. Now you guys get nothing but coal. Ho ho ho! Freaking Santa. Even Santa's pissed right now. Even Santa is pissed. Who would have thought Santa would be pissed too? Oh, for Christmas. That's my favorite thing. Oh, man. We need to invest in coal. He had a hat under his hat. Oh, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Make a good Santa? Thank you, Ken. There's literally nothing to spend money on. Freddie said this Santa sucks. Your Lamborghini's in Italy. Oh, man. Alright, Bitcoin, what are you doing, bro? You're trolling us here. You're trolling. Just do it. Just do it. I mean, you do have, if you really want to get technical here, I mean, you do have some bullish div on the 1 hour. It's a little bit technical. Because if Bitcoin just drips here, drips. Why did I say drips? If Bitcoin drips here, that kind of counts out the whole thing. But it's a little bit technical. Let's see if this breaks. This breaks, like we said, look on the 4 hour. I mean, there's not much peaks and valleys. Maybe at like 45. 1 right about here, you might get some support. 45.2. We'll watch that area. There's a previous peak there. Weekend. Just dump already. Just dump. Just do it, bro. Do it. Posted a lower wick. I smell a dump coming. Yeah, I smell a dump. I smell a dump coming too. But we know how Bitcoin can go up, down, up, down, up, down, all you want to do, and it's gonna do it when it wants to do it. It's gonna do it when everyone falls asleep. It's gonna play around in the sandbox for 4 hours, and then when everyone goes to sleep, then it'll dump. You guys know the deal. You guys know the deal. Was that a Christmas story, Santa? That was pissed off Santa. Guys, Santa holds Bitcoin too. He's just pissed off. Santa holds Bitcoin too. You know what I mean? because Santa watches. I think Santa watches everyone. He watches all these streams and stuff, and he's pissed off because everyone just kept telling him to hodl, and now he has no money to pay his elves to make toys, right? So I mean, in all seriousness, you have all Santa's elves. I can't do that, man. What the heck is this? What is this? Hold on. But Santa, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. What do you mean you have no? I can't do that, man. That's too much. That's too much. Let's see. All right, we're just kind of chilling now. Just chilling at the lows. I can't do it. Very true. Don't do an elf, bro. Elves don't need money. Full moon tonight, gonna pump. Jeremy, don't get me started with the full moon theory. The friggin' moon theory, man. Never gets old, does it? Come on, Shane Inu Fractal. Where's Shane? Where's my boy Shane? Where's our Shane Inu Fractal? If this was to play out, we should be getting a higher low here. If it was to play out. Clearly said the elf had laser eyes. He did have laser eyes, huh? He did. The elf has laser eyes. He does. I don't think that's an elf. I think it's like a gremlin too. Man. It's a gremlin. He bought. Dump it. Your Bitboy never gets old. We did Bitboy earlier. Bitboy had a tough day, guys. I mean, Bitboy was calling everyone losers and stuff. You know what I mean? Bitboy had a really tough day today. Really, really tough day. You know, but we'll do it anyways. TJ, is the stream all set? Is the stream all set? Yeah, I promise I'll behave today. I promise I'll behave today. TJ, we are part Bitboy, we are part owners of the stream. You can't be calling people losers. We're trying to run a business here. Why are you calling all your viewers losers? You're calling all your viewers losers. We're trying to run a business here. I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't hold my temper today. They were making fun of my market cipher green dot, and I lost it. I love my green dots. Okay, I love market cipher. Okay, I love crypto face. I couldn't let anyone talk bad about my green dots today. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do it again, TJ. I won't do it again. Okay, we're gonna start the stream right now, Bitboy. Okay, we're gonna start the stream right now. All right, let's get started. Welcome to the best channel in the interwebs. Oh, you want to talk crap? Oh, you want to talk about crap about the green dot again? All right, you're a friggin' loser. You in the chat, you're a friggin' loser. You guys are all losers, and this is why you guys will continue to be losers. You guys are all frickin' losers. All losers. Go back to your grandma's basement, you frickin' losers. Get out of my chat. You guys are all losers. I make the money. I make the money, not you. You guys don't make any money. You're just a bunch of frickin' losers. Go back to where you came from, you frickin' losers. You're going off today. Green baby. Green dot, baby. Triple green dot. The triple green dot, man. Never fails. Going in. 45, 864. We are literally just chilling right now. Literally just chilling right now. He's banning everyone. Oh, man. If my face makes you look like Buzz from Home Alone. Hit facts. Your life sucks and you'll always be a loser. That was a hilarious rant, though. Bitboy, if you're watching this, that was freaking hilarious, man. I was dying laughing. I was absolutely dying laughing. That was hilarious. I don't know who you were talking to, but that guy probably, like, is shunned for life. Like, Bitboy was probably flipping out, and whoever the guy in the chat was probably this. He was probably like this. Oh my god. All I said was, I don't believe in market cipher green dot. This guy's going nuts on me right now. All I said is I don't believe in the green dot. That guy was probably so stunned. He was like, what the heck just happened, man? What's up, Ray? You have to go work, stay ruthless, amigo. Appreciate that, dude. 100 Filtro, $5. Oh. Is there anything in there? No, there wasn't. I like your pick though, man. It's like a one-eyed bird. I kind of like it, man. Kind of like it. I'm surprised how long the rant lasted, but hey, yeah, need to let off steam sometimes. Hey, I agree, man. I let off steam sometimes too. Don't get me wrong. I go off on people too in the chat. You guys see me do it multiple times. So listen, I'm not saying I don't do it either. I'm just gonna say I'll never be able to top that. I'll never be able to top that one. That one was ridiculous. Let's see. Do. Bada bing, bada boom. You respect Mitch Ray? Yeah, dude. I used to watch Mitch Ray all the time. I always used to watch Mitch Ray. Always used to watch Mitch Ray. Why are you hating on Ben? We're just having a little fun with it, man. We're just having fun. It's okay. It's okay. Seems like give me a delayed pump after red dots. Could be. All right, Bitcoin. Are we really going to do this right now? Are we really going to do this? Oh, man. I think it's time for some Vitalik. And some...
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Respect the TA, baby. There's no volume. Wait, DJ, what did you say? You just said you think a C head won't do damage for a few Satoshis. Think again. What the heck? What am I reading? Sometimes I go in the chat. It's usually DJ Flexit too. He has the most random comments in the chat. Every single time. Every single time. It's always DJ. Every time. Shane said 80K. Shane says 80K. Our total market cap fractal is there. We were expecting a move up and then a higher low. We're still expecting a higher low. So Shane. If your Shane Inu fractals continue to play out, man, we should be expecting a higher low coming in here. We should be expecting this to hold. In theory. In theory. Now, we'll see if it does. But that is what I'm watching for there for the Shane Inu fractal. You know? The proof of pick. Jordan, can you turn up the volume? No. We can't turn up the volume. We can't. The volume can't go higher. There's no volume ever in this space. The volume's on max. No one cares about crypto anymore. Why do you think that the volume is always so low? Whether we pump, whether we dump, there's no volume. I've given up. I've given up. Crypto is dead. There's no volume on the dump. This is a fake out. And every pump we get is also a fake out. Every single one. All right? Sheesh. Sounds like Crypto Kirby. Man. Warning, shots fired. All right. 45, 814. We chill, we chill, we chill. Just waiting on the reversal play out. Everything's a fake out, though. Mike, one thing I'll say about Mike is he is totally right. Every pump we get to the upside is a fake out. Every dump we get is a fake out. At least in the last 2 weeks. All right, here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin. Are we gonna break it? Are we gonna break it? Everyone sing the jolly, right? Everyone come on, sing along. Sing along if you know it. Are we gonna break it? Are we gonna break it? I think we will. I think we will. I think we're going lower. I think we're going lower. You gotta like, Jordan, shut the heck up. Sing it if you know it. Are we gonna break it? Are we gonna break it? 45, 700. And we broke it, but you know, now we're just chilling again. We chilling. The 4 hour looks like, hey, the 4 hour, we're sitting right at this wick. Right at this freaking wick right here. That's what we're sort of dangling on at the moment. Is that freaking wick. Is that... Hey, what? Crypto Fever. That was one of the most random things I've ever seen. Crypto Fever said, savvy audition for Peter Parker and Spider-Man. What? That was so random, bro. What? That was more random than I like crypto. Like, what? Out of anything you could have said, that's what you said? That's what you said? I want to push the screen. 45, 739. Let's see. Please help us plant some trees with our token. We just started, so $1 would be awesome. Bio Madbox. If you guys want to check out Bio Madbox, I guess they're trying to plant some trees. Make sure they're legit first. I'm not saying go do it, but make sure they're legit. Oh man. Oh man. Let's liquidate Java. Let's see. Market makers toying with range, letting orders go in, no catalyst to move up and out of range. Been saying this for over a week, maybe 2. All right, DJ. You know it all. All right? DJ's out here being a Karen. DJ's out here being a Karen. DJ's always a Karen. I've been saying this for 2 weeks, and you haven't been listening. You haven't been opening your mouth. Or your ears. Sorry. I was wrong, all right? You haven't been listening to me for 2 weeks, and now you get what you deserve. I've been telling you for 2 weeks Bitcoin's not going to break to the upside. I've been telling you this for 2 weeks. My name's DJ. My name's DJ Flexa. But I don't flex. I've been telling you this for 2 damn weeks. Bitcoin is going down. Let's see what DJ says. Tree will be grown before BTC gets back to all-time high. Captain Fair. All right, let's see. For 2 weeks, he's been telling us. Market makers. Callum said, I think you can bench around 140. Nah. You're overestimating me, man. I can bench 115. 115. That's it. That's it. Actually, I'm 135. You know, now I can bench 115. 115, which is pretty strong. MJ got saved by Andrews, Spider-Man. What? Now you guys got me dying in the chat, bro. I can't. Now all I'm picturing is Savvy as Spider-Man. What? Now I'm just picturing Savvy. MJ, you know I love you, but we can't do this. I can't do this, MJ. I love you. We hope our paths meet again. All right. 115. Oh, man. Trust me, you can do more than 115 pounds. I can only bench 115. You can do more than 115. 115, I mean, 135. 135 is the bar in 245s. Right? Yeah, I can't do that. I can only do 115. Karen benches more than you, bro. Car the moon. Hope this is a reversal. That's basically a push-up. Denise said, I hope this is the reversal. Denise, I am seeing no signs of reversal at the moment. I'm just being a realist, right? What did we call each other earlier? We called each other optimistic realists, right? Positive realists. Positive realists. That's what we called each other. And that's what we are here. That's what we are. We're positive realists. I don't know if I see a reversal on Bitcoin right now, though we do have hourly bullish div, which, you know, hopefully plays out, but that doesn't look like it really wants to. 4 hours not really giving us too much at the moment, so now we wait. Now we wait to see what Bitcoin wants to do. Oh man. Holy majoli!
My holy majoli sense is tingling.
My sense is tingling. My spidey sense is tingling. Holy majoli. It's dropping, guys. It's dropping.
Everybody panic.
I'm
We're
gonna buy
going
the
to
top
zero.
and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
Everybody panic.
I'm gonna buy the top. I'm gonna buy the top
Everybody
and I'm gonna
panic.
sell
We're
the
going to
bottom,
zero.
guys.
Everybody
I'm gonna
panic.
buy the
We're
top and I'm gonna
everybody
sell.
panic.
I'm
We're
gonna buy
going
the
to
top and I'm
everybody
gonna
panic.
sell the
We're
bottom.
going
I'm
to
gonna
zero.
buy the top
Everybody
and I'm gonna
panic.
sell
We're
the
going to
bottom,
zero.
guys. I'm
Everybody
gonna buy
panic.
the
We're
top and
going
I'm
to
gonna
zero.
sell the
Everybody
bottom.
panic.
I'm gonna buy
Everybody
the top
panic.
and I'm
We're
gonna
going
sell
to
the bottom,
zero.
guys.
That's the chat right now. No, it's not that bad yet. If Bitcoin starts dropping, you'll probably start hearing all that stuff. All that stuff. Oh, man. Just remember, I know we said this multiple times in the past. Just remember SpongeBob, guys. Just remember SpongeBob. Listen, it's so annoying. Oh, man. Dude. Crypto Jab is still selling hopium. Listen. Damn BTC. I'm numb to losing money on crypto, but for real, what could even... My ears are bleeding. My ears are bleeding. I'm numb to losing this money on crypto. What did you say, man? Almost 2 months. Not much for like 30 days. May as well wasted till then. Yeah, that's not wrong. It's not wrong, man. What's up, Stevon? Thanks for becoming a member, man. By the way, guys, we'll be doing the member stream tomorrow at 10:30. 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. You know? Nice remix. It wasn't really a remix. It's just everyone freaking out in the chat. Read out in the chat. What is crypto? Jordan, give us some fake optimism, please. You want some fake optimism? Bro, I don't even think it's fake. This is what I'm looking at, man. You know, we've said this the whole stream. So don't be surprised if it happens, man. I don't want to see this tomorrow. I don't want to see this tomorrow, guys. I don't want to see this tomorrow. I don't want to see panic in the chat. We're saying it right now, okay? This is what I expect to happen, all right? Right here. Okay, let me get rid of SpongeBob real quick. This is what I expect to happen right here, right? So I don't want to see everyone in the chat freaking out tomorrow if this happens over the weekend. I don't know if it's going to happen over the weekend. It could happen next week. We could just go sideways again on the weekend. But I expect something like this to play out. Don't be surprised if it does, okay? If it does, I don't want to see you in the chat going, oh, but Jordan, you told me it was going higher. What the heck? I wasn't expecting this. Bitcoin's going to zero. Holy moly. I don't want to see that stuff, all right? Expect downside, and then when it happens, you don't get too angry over it. You accept it. You accept it and you harvest it. You harvest it in your chest, okay? You harvest it in your chest. But yeah, I think Bitcoin comes back down to the golden pocket, somewhere between 42 and 43, gets about somewhere in that range. Harvest it in your chest, okay? And if you get it in there now and it happens, then you won't be surprised. And then if we just pump from here, then you'll just be way more optimistic than you were before. The win-win situation. Win-win situation, right? Savvy is saying 20K with a 10-year bear market. A 10-year bear market? Jordan, calm down. I'm trying to be nice, guys. I'm trying to be nice. I'm really trying to be nice here. 10-year bear market. Be nice, Jordan. Calm down. Calm down.
Rant alert.
Jordan, we need the McDonald's hat too.
Oh, great. Another death cross. Jordan, we need a McDonald's hat? We do. We do. I have to go work at my shift after the stream today, guys. By the way. Here we go. Here we go. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Savvy's the man. Maybe. He thinks .com bear market. Okay. No, I think he said 3K. Last time I think I watched him yesterday, and he said 3K. Which I told you guys, if Bitcoin ever goes below 10K, I'll eat a sock. I will eat a sock on stream if Bitcoin ever goes below 10K. You will see me eat a sock on stream. 100%. That's how confident. I am more confident in that than I was in the Dogecoin tattoo this summer. And that, you know how that played out. Bitcoin will not go below 10K unless there is some alien invasion, right? The only thing that disqualifies that from happening if there's an alien invasion, if there's World War III, that doesn't count. It's a freaking massive black swan event, okay? But bearing some black swan event, you won't see Bitcoin below 10K. You won't. I'll eat a damn sock if that happens, okay? I'll eat a damn sock. Bearing some stupid thing that happens in the world. Obviously, that doesn't count. It doesn't count. 43K, maybe because whales may trick out 45K. Yeah. Who's sock? Cleaner worn. Listen, at that point, Ian George's sock. No, not George's sock. Alien invasion would be bullish. I don't think that would be bullish, man. I don't think that would be bullish. $20K perhaps? Yeah, I mean, so 20K would be the level I'm watching right now. You know, that's where our 200 week moving average is, which we continue to say. I mean, Bitcoin's never dropped below the 200 week moving average on a weekly close. It's had wicks below. It's had wicks below, but it's never had a weekly close below. Never, ever, ever. Bear market low, March 2020. You had wicks below, but that was obviously a black swan. And then back here, right? So that's the level I'm watching. Like, worst case scenario, right now that's sitting at 18,400. Obviously, we're not going to dump straight down to 18,400, but this is obviously going to move up as time goes on. It's moving up pretty fast, and this will continue to move up as time goes on. To me, that's like worst case scenario where Bitcoin goes down to, if there is like some massive economic downturn or something, you could see Bitcoin coming back down to test the 200 week, which, like we said, right now is at 18.4. But that moves up a couple hundred every week. So I assume even if we did go down to those levels, it would be at like 25K at that point, you know, something along those lines. If we got aliens that would give us the volume we need, yeah, probably massive red volume, you know? The lower the price, the less risk. That's true. All right, here comes Bitcoin. Here comes Bitcoin. We're getting some downwards movement now, guys. Slow downwards movement, but nevertheless. Dow dropped 500 points today. That's true.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Testing the lower wick. Will we break this lower wick here? Right about right there. Will we break that lower wick? If we do, well, could come to that 45.2 in that instance. Dump it. Antonio said crypto really sucks. That's where you bought, man. I'm Nostradamus. Matizzle said I'm Nostradamus. I'm buying when the aliens come. Imagine the relief rally after we beat them. I don't know, man. The way humanity is, I don't know if we would beat aliens. I think we would get our ass kicked. He sold. Pump it. They're coming to buy Teslas. Multi-projects, I'm always impressed how long you can just talk. Many people are, man. Many people are like, Jordan, how can you just talk for so long? Listen. It's... I just talk about random things, man. I don't know if I could talk about straight crypto for 3 hours. That's a lot. But I could talk about random things forever. For all day if I wanted to. I've done it before. You guys see my 12-hour stream. That was brutal. I was dead at the end of that. The 12-hour stream. A lot of you guys were here for most of the... Like, I don't know if... Some of you guys were here for the whole time, actually. Which was absolutely nuts. Come on, man. Alright. Alright, guys. What time is it? 9:08? If Bitcoin doesn't dump within the next... Let's say if Bitcoin doesn't dump within the next 5 minutes, we'll call it a stream here. I'll give it 5 more possible minutes here. 5 more possible minutes. I was here for the 12-hour stream. Nice, man. A lot of you guys were here for the 12-hour stream. All right, looks like Bitcoin's coming back up. At least temporarily. I don't know if it's going to hold for now, but it's a good time for me to get off because I'll wait and then it'll dump and I'll be stuck on here for another half hour. Knowing, stuck's not the right word. Obviously, stuck's not the right word. But you guys get the point. I'm gonna call a stream. I'll be on tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the member stream. Make sure you guys are here and don't be anywhere else. Okay? Don't be anywhere else. And I'm not streaming tomorrow night. No stream tomorrow night. We'll be back Sunday for the weekly open. Or sorry, the weekly... I guess it's the weekly open. The weekly close and the weekly open on Sunday. So make sure you guys looking out for that. Other than that, I gotta go to my McDonald's shift. I gotta be clocking in there at 9:30 today. We gotta clock in at 9:30, unfortunately. So I gotta go work at McDubs, man. It is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta buy some more Cardano. Gotta buy some more Cardano, guys. Catch you guys later. As always, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and all that fun stuff in the description down below. Hit up that like button before you go. Peace. Don't panic, sell yo crypto. All right? Peace.